You got handcuffs.
Hey, the little one inside.
What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Gervonta "Tank" Davis. He was once known for his explosive knockouts and seen as the next big star in boxing, but now he's making headlines for very different reasons. From drama and legal issues to one controversy after another, his career has taken a wild turn. So, what really happened to Tank Davis? Let's break it down. First, we need to talk about the raid, not just a normal police visit, but federal agents storming his house like something out of an action movie. This wasn't for show. The feds came in with a warrant, ready to search everything, and from the looks of it, they definitely found what they were looking for.
What the hell, bro?
You know, people just...
Alright, sir. What's your side of this?
2. Word on the street is that the feds found illegal firearms, unregistered guns, and even drugs inside Tank's house. Yes, you heard that right, drugs and weapons. And it wasn't just a couple of things lying around. Reports say it looked like a mix between an armory and a stash house. To make matters worse, Tank was actually at home when the raid happened, so there was no way for him to claim he didn't know about it. The feds arrested him on the spot, and that's when everything really started going downhill.
He's a snake in a suit. That's all. He's a snake.
Are you talking about Eddie Hearn?
Bro, he let what's the guy's name? Connor Ben test positive and was still gonna let him fight. Still was gonna let him fight.
Dillian White stopped after he tested.
Who?
Dillian White.
Dillian White. After testing positive, I didn't even know that. Bro, he's a snake, bro. He's bad for
Would you
business.
fight Conor Ben?
Yes, if he off that shit.
On an Eddie Hearn show?
Huh?
On an Eddie Hearn show? Or does it mean
No, because I can't trust Eddie Hearn. You can't trust Eddie Hearn. You can't at all.
Tank is now in custody and sitting behind bars, while his lawyers scramble to build a defense. But things aren't looking good. The charges keep piling up: possession of unregistered firearms, illegal drugs, and several other serious offenses that could land him in prison for a long time. Tank, however, insists he's innocent. He claims it's all a setup and that someone from his own inner circle betrayed him. In a recent statement, he said, "They're out to get me. I've been betrayed by people I trusted." Still, many believe that might not be enough to get him out of the trouble he's in.
Right now, the case against local boxing champ Gervonta Davis is in court. Police say Davis was the driver in a hit-and-run crash in Baltimore that left several people hurt. The crash happened in November 2020 at the intersection of MLK Jr. and Washington Boulevards. The police report says Davis's Lamborghini ran a red light and hit another car. Davis faces 14 counts of various traffic violations, including hit and run.
This situation doesn't just make Tank look bad, it puts his entire career in serious danger. The boxing world is watching closely, and it's hard to imagine how he'll recover from this. Sure, we've seen fighters get into trouble before, but this is on a completely different level. And if that wasn't enough, let's talk about another wild chapter in Tank's life, the hit-and-run case. This incident happened back in 2020, but it still follows him today. For those who don't know, Tank was allegedly involved in a car accident that injured 4 people. Instead of staying to help, reports say he fled the scene, which only made things worse.
The defense attorney, why was he allowed to attend his pre-sentencing investigation with an entourage and not answer?
Imagine being one of the most feared fighters in the world and then making a move like that, running away from an accident like an ordinary person scared of getting caught. The victims were badly injured, and Tank's decision to leave without helping has made many people question who he really is outside the ring. And let's be real, that's not the kind of reputation any athlete, especially one seen as a role model, would want.
Gervonta, what do you have to say about the charges against you?
Gervonta, you was charged.
You got nothing to say, guys. Come with me. I'm your bond.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
You got nothing to say.
Right now, 4:30, a boxing star bonding out of jail in Broward County and refusing to answer our questions.
The legal battle has been dragging on for years, and Tank recently had to face a judge over what happened that night. Long story short, it didn't go well for him. But we're not done with the drama yet, because just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, Tank was hit with sexual assault charges. These accusations could have an even bigger impact on his career and reputation than anything else so far. And it's not just one claim. There have been multiple allegations, each one painting the picture of someone who may have let fame and power go to his head in some very troubling ways.
Well-known boxer accused of domestic violence has bonded out of jail. Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
Tank's legal team is, of course, denying all the accusations, but the public is still left with plenty of questions. To make matters worse, there's actual video proof of Tank assaulting his ex-girlfriend in public. What more evidence do people need? Just the fact that his name is being tied to situations like this is already a huge blow to his career and reputation. Let's talk about something that might explain why Tank has been spiraling like this. You all remember how Gervonta was once the golden boy of Mayweather Promotions, right? Floyd Mayweather took him under his wing, put him on the map, and turned him into a superstar. But everything changed when Floyd decided to cut ties and officially fire him from Mayweather Promotions. Losing that support was a major blow for Tank, and it clearly had a negative impact on him.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
So, what really happened to Gervonta "Tank" Davis? Honestly, it looks like a mix of bad choices, the wrong people around him, and a whole lot of ego. He has everything it takes to be the next big star in boxing: the power, the skill, and the fan base, but instead of focusing on the ring, he's getting caught up in all this drama. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also, share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned, we'll see you in the next one.